Let's solve a mystery. There is the primary song with lots of questions about a season. It's in the book about a season. And I'm going to move my head, and there's a lot of rhyming words in this. And we sing why a lot, and sometimes we have questions. We have to look for clues. So clues like a detective. We're trying to figure something out. So if you notice, if you ever go outside, it's been cold, but it's starting to get a little bit warmer, right? So this song has a lot of clues about spring. I have it up here. Why? We're going to sing why a lot. You could count if you want how many times we sing why. Why is the sky so blue and clear? Why is the robin song so dear? Why is the sun so... I gotta look at the words. Why is the sun so warm and bright, filling the earth with marvelous light, glorious light? Why are the fields so green today? Why did the clouds all float away? Why does my heart with gladness sing? Only because it's spring. So the OB is only because it's spring. I have a little flower. I wrote out all the little rhyming words. So clear and dear, bright, light, today, away, sing, spring. So all of these are clues going into spring. Things are warming up. The sky, we're noticing more of the green. It's been raining a lot, so we have really green hills and things around us. And it's fun to look up at the clouds. Things are getting a little bit warmer. It's fun to watch the trees, right? Popcorn popping. We'll sing that one next. I'm going to do this one more time. This is one I don't know how much you've ever heard, because some of these primary songs, they are lost in the book, and we sing some of the same ones over and over. And then there's other ones that are really fun, but we don't usually sing them. So I wanted to cover a few that are new that you may not have ever heard. I got my magnifying glass. Ready? Why? There's our pitch. Will you sing it with me? I'll try to sing it a little bit slower because it's new for all of us. Ready? Why is the sky so blue and clear? Why is the robin's song so dear? Why is the sun so warm and bright, filling the earth with glorious light? Why are the fields so green today? Why do the clouds all float away? Why does my heart with gladness sing? Only because it's spring. Kate, your tree. You got your popcorn blossoms, right? Now get your eyes. I looked out the window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Do you have your trees? Spring has brought me such a nice surprise. Blossoms popping right before my eyes. I can take an armful and make a treat. A popcorn bowl that would smell so sweet. It wasn't really so, but it seemed to me. Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. It's really fun to drive around and see all the different popcorn trees, right? It's not real popcorn, but it kind of looks like it. It's fun to see the leaves go from bud. If you watch, they'll bud and then they blossom, and then the blossoms will fall off, kind of like confetti, right? It's fun, and especially in the wind, it'll blow really fast and off, and it's kind of like it's snowing blossoms, and then the leaves come out. And I have another song about that. Let me take this down, and then you probably see all these colors. And you're like, what is that? I'm going to put up the words. If I can find my tape. Let me borrow this tape. This is called In the Leafy Treetops, and you probably know this one. And here's my pictures, my little things to use. In the leafy treetops, where's your tree? In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. There's my bird. There's my morning. Here's Mr. Sun. They're first to see the sun. They must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. And then the second verse. Do you know what the second verse is about? Did you know there's a second verse? It's about my garden. It's a little early for gardens, but you can see flowers around, right? In my pretty garden, the flowers are nodding. So take your head and nod. In my pretty garden, the flowers are nodding. And then we greet. How do you do, they say. How do you do today? In my pretty garden, the flowers are nodding. Let's do the whole thing. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. They're first to see the sun. They must tell everyone. In the leafy treetops, the birds sing good morning. In my pretty garden, the flowers are nodding. How do you do, they say. How do you do today? In my pretty garden, the flowers are nodding. One other song I wanted to do that reminds us of the beautiful world that we live in, that our Heavenly Father loves us. It's called My Heavenly Father Loves Me, but most of you know it whenever I hear the song of a bird. And it's a beautiful world that we live in, especially at spring. We notice things because it's getting warmer. Things stand out more and we can see the beautiful things like birds. Whenever I hear the song of a bird or look at the blue sky, whenever I feel the rain on my face, see the rain? And here's the wind. Or the wind as it rushes by. See, she's got the rain on her face. We've got the wind. So these are beautiful things in nature. Whenever I touch a velvet rose, so soft, or walk by a lilac tree. And in this part, we go up the scale. I'm glad that I live in this beautiful world. Heavenly Father created for me. So we talked about things in the world, right? Now we're going to talk about us. He made us too. Our eyes. He gave me my eyes that I might see the color of butterfly wings. He gave me my ears that I might hear the magical sound of things. Here's our list. He gave me my life, my mind, my heart. So 3 things. He gave me my life, my mind, my heart. I thank him reverently. So she's saying a prayer. I thank him reverently for, and see these little steps? It's going to remind us we're going to go up. For all his creations of which I'm a part. Do you see that little symbol? That's a fermata. That means that we hold it as long as the conductor wants to hold it, right? We just hold it a little bit longer. Let's see. I thank him reverently for all his creations of which I'm a part. That was long. Yes, I know Heavenly Father loves me.